If you're into fighting, there's one thing that you probably heard about before. It's one saying from Castamato, which is Mike Tyson's trainer. And once you adopt this simple mindset shift that I want to share with you, that's when you realize that making 10K a month isn't only about skill. In fact, skill is just 10% about getting to 10K a month. When it comes to landing clients, when it comes to, for example, becoming a good fighter and beating everyone, it's only 10% about skill. Because, as Castamato says, it's that getting clients is 90% about mindset. How do you view yourself? What's your identity like? Because mindset isn't just about, oh, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, mindset is very, very deep. It's your identity, which changing your identity is probably the hardest part when it comes to getting clients, when it comes to seeing yourself as successful. Because, for example, when you're at school, you always get this programming from teachers. You have to ask for permission to speak. You have to ask for permission to go to the bathroom. You have to. People tell you to not be aggressive. People tell you to not be competitive. That's what they tell you, and they cut your wings off, and they make you feel like you're a loser. When in reality, you're not a loser. And that's how why most people have this loser mindset, when in reality they should be thinking about the winning mindset, because that's what gets you ahead. If you don't think you can get to a point, if you don't think you can achieve a goal, then you're never gonna succeed it. Because there's a saying, he who thinks he can and he who thinks he can't are both right. And so Mike Tyson saw himself as the best. Like Castamato helped him adopt this winning mindset. He helped him adopt this relentlessness, and he became the G. He became the youngest heavyweight champion ever and crushed everyone. Until he didn't. Because he stopped viewing himself as that, and he stopped putting in the effort. That's why he stopped. That was his downfall. And so, once you adopt this mindset, 90% is about mindset. You gotta get over your limiting beliefs. That's another thing. You gotta get over your limiting beliefs. You gotta have the mindset that you're gonna crush everyone, that you're unstoppable, and that nothing's gonna stand in your way. And something I've realized is that fighting is just like copywriting. Or I've talked with other people a lot of times, which were in sales, which are in whatever, in completely unrelated parts of the game, no copywriting related. And what I've realized is that the keys to success are the same. They're the same everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in sales. It doesn't matter if you are in business. It doesn't matter if you're a fighter. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete. It doesn't matter if you're a swimmer. It doesn't matter if you're a soldier. Like, the thing that gets you there, the thing that gets you at the pinnacle, the thing that gets you at the top 1% is the same everywhere. All that changes is the skill. All that changes is the actual skill. And that's why you see all this, for example, these successful fighters, they became insane business owners. For example, McGregor. He killed everyone, he butchered everyone, and then he went to the business game, he crushed it there too. Why? Because he had the mindset. He knew he could do it. And that's what most of us struggle with. At least, that's something I struggle with. In the beginning, I didn't have any belief in myself. I thought I couldn't make it. I thought that success wasn't for me for some reason. I had all these limiting beliefs about what's possible, and all of that kept me from actually putting in the effort in the right way. I was self-sabotaging. So, for example, I might have hopped on a sales call with someone, everything would be going great, and then at the end, where it would be the price thing, I started to panic. And it wasn't because I wasn't comfortable in myself, it wasn't because I wasn't good at my skill, or was probably better than 90% of copywriters out there, but it was because I didn't see myself as a winner. I saw myself as the guy who was putting in the effort, who was training, who was working every single day, but he wasn't winning. And that's a mistake I made when it came to fighting as well. Because I was in this mindset of, okay, I'm training, I'm doing everything right, I'm doing the right diet, I'm showing up every single day, but I still wasn't seeing myself as a winner. For example, that's one saying that I came up with earlier. It's that, let's say you put two fighters in a room. One of these fighters has 7 out of 10 skill. And he doesn't believe in himself. He has limiting beliefs about if he can win or not. And then you have another fighter. A fighter who has 5 out of 10 skill. But has insane belief in himself. He believes he's relentless and he believes he's gonna stop everyone who crushes him. Who do you think is gonna win? Of course, it's gonna be the 5 out of 10 skill with the relentlessness. This is how powerful adopting this mindset is. And now you're not my student. I don't know your exact situation, so I can't really tell you what your limiting beliefs are. But if I were to tell you one thing, it's that catching your limiting beliefs, it's pretty simple. It's not that hard, especially when you know what to look for. So a lot of times you're gonna be speaking or think about it like this. You have a conversation with one of your friends and one of your friends starts talking. It's pretty easy for you to point out their limiting beliefs. It's easy for you to find out their limiting beliefs. Because the thing is, you speak your limiting beliefs. You can catch your limiting beliefs in action. That's how I catch my limiting beliefs in action. I think about it a lot of times. So what most people do is we have these beliefs that we think are true about the world. And when you have these beliefs, we never think to question them because we think it's true. Because we think these limiting beliefs are true. When we don't know that are the limiting beliefs. Because they're there, they've been rehearsed, like reinforced like hundreds or thousands of times. And now we cannot differentiate what's true from what's not. And we think that's the reality. And it's such a weird place to be at because you don't know what to do. And yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of this. Another thing is you can have friends, for example, point them out to you. You can literally ask them. Just, if you notice something weird, just let me know. Or you can just learn how to do it yourself. Or you can get a mentor, for example, he can help you with that. Whatever. So yeah, this is what I want to share with you. Hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Love you.